Have you ever noticed how some people feel uneasy around you, even when you've done nothing but be yourself? You walk into a room, and it's almost as if you can sense hidden motives and unspoken words before anyone else. The truth is, you have a unique gift. You see through the masks people wear and can predict their next move without even trying. This makes you a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of light that not only protects you but guides those around you. You've always been different, haven't you? From a young age, you noticed things that others seemed to overlook. You had a sense about people that went beyond the surface, a feeling that told you more about their true intentions than any words ever could. This wasn't something you were taught. It's something you've carried within you since day one. While others were learning how to navigate social norms and understand people's spoken expressions, you were tuning into something much deeper, the unspoken energy behind their words and actions. Some might say you have an incredible knack for reading between the lines. But it's more than that, isn't it? You don't just see the gaps, you see the entire picture. You don't need someone to tell you they're upset, worried, or planning something deceitful. You can feel it. It's almost like a sixth sense. And because of this, you've often been labeled as too sensitive or paranoid by those who don't understand the power of your intuition. But you're not imagining things. What you have is a gift. When people approach you with a smile, you can discern whether that smile is genuine or just a cover-up. When someone tries to flatter you, you can tell if it's sincere admiration or a veiled attempt to get something from you. This is why many people who operate with hidden agendas feel uncomfortable around you. They can sense that you're not like everyone else. They can't just pull the wool over your eyes and expect you to fall in line like the rest. You see through them. You're able to spot the lies, the fake smiles, and the ulterior motives with such ease that it makes them feel exposed, even when you haven't said a word. And this isn't something you actively try to do. It's just who you are. Your energy is so strong and clear that it naturally disrupts anyone who's not being genuine. That's why people often react to you in two distinct ways. They either gravitate toward you, feeling safe in your presence, or they pull away, intimidated by the way you can see straight through them. You don't just hear what people say, you understand the energy behind their words, and that's what makes you so formidable. People who are used to manipulating others are accustomed to using certain tactics that usually work on everyone else. They're used to being able to say all the right things, give the right compliments, and offer just enough sympathy to get what they want. But when they encounter someone like you, someone who doesn't respond to surface-level manipulation, it frustrates them. They expect you to act predictably, to bend, to comply, or at the very least, to doubt yourself. But instead, you remain centered, calm, and observant. This throws them off completely. They're used to being able to twist people's emotions and perceptions, but you see right through it. Your ability to stay grounded and clear-headed under pressure isn't just impressive, it's intimidating. It makes them feel powerless because they know that they can't manipulate or control you. It's like they're playing a game of chess, moving their pieces carefully, only to realize that you're not even playing by their rules. You've transcended the board. They're outmatched from the very beginning. Even when people around you, friends, family, or colleagues, don't realize what's going on, you do. You see the subtle shifts in energy, the glances exchanged, the slight changes in tone that reveal so much more than the words being spoken. When someone is being dishonest or trying to hide something, it's almost as if you can feel the tension in the air thickening. It's a skill that not only protects you, but also benefits those close to you. Your loved ones often find themselves coming to you for advice because they know that your insights are different. They know you won't just give them superficial platitudes or advice that sounds good on paper, but doesn't apply to real life. When you speak, it's as if you're cutting through the fog and revealing the truth that others were too afraid or too blinded to see. You offer perspectives that open people's eyes to what's really happening, and your guidance has likely saved more than one person from making a terrible mistake. But this ability to see through the layers isn't always easy. It can be isolating at times. You've probably faced situations where you saw the truth of a matter, warned others, and yet they didn't believe you. They thought you were overreacting or being too suspicious. And maybe, just maybe, you started to doubt yourself. Maybe you wondered if you were too sensitive or if you were seeing things that weren't really there. But time and time again, you've been proven right. Time and time again, people have come back to you saying, "You were right. I should have listened to you." And it's not that you take pleasure in being right, but there's a sense of validation that comes from knowing that your intuition is as sharp as you always knew it was. You don't second-guess yourself anymore. You trust that inner knowing because it's never steered you wrong. When someone new comes into your life, you can almost instantly feel whether they're meant to stay or if they're just passing through. You get a sense of who they are, what they want, and whether their presence is going to uplift you or drain you. This makes it easy for you to decide whom to keep close and whom to keep at a distance. Some might think you're being guarded or difficult to get to know, but it's simply that you refuse to entertain anyone who doesn't match your vibration. And this discernment extends beyond personal relationships. In professional settings too, you're able to read the dynamics of a room, understand who holds true power, and see who's pretending to be something they're not. While others are busy getting caught up in appearances and superficial alliances, you're reading the currents beneath the surface. You can sense the unspoken politics, the hidden agendas, and the real motives behind people's actions. People who rely on deception to get ahead are threatened by your presence because they know they can't fool you, and because they can't manipulate you, they try to undermine you. They spread rumors, they try to make you doubt yourself, or they go out of their way to create drama just to see if they can throw you off balance. But you've seen it all before. You recognize these tactics for what they are: desperate attempts to pull you down to their level. You know who you are, and you stand firm in your truth. You've come to understand that not everyone deserves access to your energy, and you've learned to set boundaries that protect your peace. This has become a source of strength for you. It's why, no matter what they do, they can't bring you down. Their schemes don't work, their lies don't stick, and their attempts to control the narrative fall apart. And it's not just that you're able to outthink them or see through their games, it's that your very presence disrupts them. When you walk into a room, your energy speaks for itself. It says, "I see you, I know what you're doing, and I'm not intimidated." This energy doesn't just shield you, it empowers you. It allows you to move forward with clarity and confidence, knowing that you're always one step ahead. This can be unsettling for people who are used to manipulating others to get what they want. They're accustomed to people bowing to their will, and when you refuse to do so, it shakes their sense of control. They might not show it outwardly, but inside, they're fuming. They're frustrated because they can't figure you out. They might smile and act friendly, but deep down, they know they can't touch you. They know that you're operating on a completely different level. And that's what makes you such a powerful force. While others are busy getting caught up in petty dramas, you're looking at the bigger picture. You're focused on your growth, your purpose, and your path. You're not distracted by the noise around you because you know it's just that, noise. You don't get pulled into their games because you're too busy creating your own success story. People have tried to silence you, to make you doubt yourself, to put you in a box and label you as too difficult or too much. But those labels don't define you. You've broken free from all the limitations they've tried to impose on you. You've embraced your true power, and now there's no stopping you. Your strength isn't just in your ability to outsmart others. It's in your unwavering belief in yourself, your ability to stand tall even when others try to knock you down, and your commitment to staying true to who you are, no matter what. You've proven time and time again that you can't be controlled, fooled, or silenced, and that's what truly makes you unstoppable.